Stationeers on Venus, day 143. And it's time for work. I do want to start switching the water over to insulated pipes. Now, technically those don't need to be insulated, but I think that in practice it makes more sense. Well, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I don't care. This is just to make sure something doesn't cause me trouble while I'm making all those changes. So this one shouldn't be used anymore at all. Right? I just need to make sure that all of the water remains here. Wait, the capacity is 20 liters. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so liquid pipes have a volume of 20 liters. I think gas pipes have only 10, yeah. So these pipes have really thick walls, which makes sense, you know, like they can handle 60 megapascals. That's a lot. Okay, I'm just going to switch you on. Just to make myself more comfortable. And you, I should be able to safely just replace. Well, I could have used the adhesive that allows you to do all of this in place, which would be nicer. But this should work too. Right, now, in this remnant, I should still have the same 20 liters, yes. And I can just move it here. Now remember, the plan is still that I'm not going to use this again. Because by the time I need more water, I should already have the new system. But I will still need to use this to fill up the water canister. But now, the water is protected from accidents. Right? You, 117, so it's going down. The auto ignition temperature for nitrous oxide is 130, no, 150, I think. So, counting for the fact that I'm going to need to heat everything up to degas the nitrous, or the silver, I should keep this below 100, I think, at least. Just to be on the safe side, because once it starts burning, it will burn. I think there is some limit. I don't know how exactly that works, so I'm not going to mess around with that. Don't want things exploding. Valve here. Right, so you should be empty, I think. It's all stopped. I assume that the power drain is gone too. Well, let's see. Yeah, that worked. Right there. And this is just taking out the remnants of the other rooms. Yeah. Oh, that's the room. Again, this is going to be useful. I'm probably going to use a radiator to keep the furnace hot. It sounds like the way to do it. I'm going to need iron and copper for another furnace. I'm not going to dismantle this one. And I should have enough. And again, I am going to start using insulated pipes for everything. Not necessary. I think it makes sense. Oh, well, I should add some tanks too. No, so I am going to need to store the steam and the volatiles and the oxygen. These are not going to fit very well though. They are a lot more efficient. Are they? They take a lot of silicon. Yeah, I think it makes sense. But yeah. I'll just upgrade it later. I'll need a proper storage room for gases anyway. It's not really going to fit in this space, I don't think. Yeah, I'll also want to move the recycler, because its main job is going to be processing the organics. When I say main, it's really almost going to be the only job. Do I have insulated utilities? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't. Right. I'll need those two. Because you are insulated. That's good. You're not insulated. And I will need more storage for all of these. Well, volatiles should be safe to handle, mostly. When do you turn liquids? Yeah, it's never going to get that cold, so that should be fine. And I should have automation that makes sure that I don't overfill any of these. That should also be okay. I should process all the remnants here. That makes sense, I think. I'm not going to get rid of the oxygen, of course, but that's okay. You need to be here. Yeah, and if I make sure that I heat up the furnace using just the volatiles, I don't need a filtering. Because the furnace will only ever have volatiles. And I just need to automate things in a way that makes sure that that remains safe. The furnace will still always need to have some gases inside, which is fine. Hey, you're open. Okay. Let's get you mixing. Let's get you combusting. Yep. So that should empty out all the volatile tanks, so I can pick them up. I will want to color the volatile pipes too, to make it obvious that, yeah, the furnace is only supposed to have volatiles in it. And actually I don't need automation, do I? I just need a back pressure regulator. Do I have one of those? Yeah. So I can just make sure that the pressure in the furnace doesn't go too low. And on the other side, I can have a normal pressure regulator. Well, no, on the other side I do want automation, I think. Okay, that should be everything here. Now, the combustor will just suck it all up, very slowly. I don't mind. Yeah, there's a lot of random stuff in there. Oh, no, that was already there, right? That was from some accident at some point. Hey, the furnace should be ready. I will also need steel sheets, of course. Now, getting stuff inside. I want to go Well, let's get the door in first. No, I did want to have the door all the way here. But that doesn't really work too well. I'm not sure if that makes sense. Hey, you shouldn't be needed anymore. And I am going to reconnect the cable, but not this way. I need to power the door as well. Could I just move? What are you? Oh, the toolmaker. Yeah, let's get rid of the toolmaker for now. Sure, that's not going to be a problem. Don't have any blocker, right? Yeah, out of blockers. That's okay. Grinder. Oh. Nope. Wire cutters. Okay. And another grinder. There. I can reconstruct it quite easily if necessary. Should keep an eye on my health though. Yeah, are you done? Yep, completely empty. Are you done? Yes. So this should be the last use of the system, and I should be ready to remove all of it. You are down to 94. Oh, this should be safe now. Oh, I would prefer to get the oxygen out. Should I keep you running to cool down all of this too? Maybe. I need to improve the cooling system, add the more stages there, which I can use the pollutant for now, which would be good. Yay. Don't care about the stacker for now. Might be useful for what I'm trying to build. Last time. Oh, the propellant is really bad now. I should refill it. And I should refill it from here, I think, to make it cool. So it's not going to be pure nitrogen anymore.
Jetpack critical.
Which I think I can throw this into the greenhouse. Might make sense. I need to go there anyway. There. It doesn't matter too much what you have in the jetpack. You mostly have to make sure that if you use it inside, that it doesn't spit out poison. And you don't use the jetpack inside normally. It's usually just an accident. Yeah. So the nitrogen is now the biggest part of the atmosphere, which is something I want for the long run. And I expect that that was the expectation when they made the game too, that you're going to have a nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere with just traces of carbon dioxide. I will aim for that, just not right now. And there is plenty of nitrogen in the atmosphere, just needs to be filtered out. And all of you are ready almost. Now I would like to drink more, but now is not the best time, I think. So I am going to be rebuilding the whole water system, right? Yeah. Should replace all of these for wireless batteries. They do store less energy, or the wireless equipment takes a lot of space. In the long run, all of these systems should be in their target rooms, maybe with some access hatch or something. That might look nice, actually. Golden pipes, of course. It's okay. Yeah, 86. I think I'm fine. Let's throw the silver in there. It's very hot in here, but it shouldn't be hot by the time it gets to storage. Yeah, 140. Oh, that's exactly right, pretty much. Yep. No burning, and just getting stored right away. Good. I have a lot of pollutant. That's good. The nitrous oxide is going to be also useful for cooling if I want to get things really cold. Which might be a good way to filter gases without using filtrations. I'm not sure. It probably is much more expensive. Oh, you can then use the filtered gases to heat stuff back up, or cool stuff back down, rather. So it probably works. I just have to make sure I don't explode something. Okay, are empty. This nitrous oxide is very valuable too. It's even more valuable in multiplayer because, because in multiplayer you can revive other players by putting them in the cryotube. But the cryotube needs to be full of very cold nitrogen to do that. Or nitrous oxide, but that doesn't really work. Okay, that's almost done there. And you're empty. Good. Electrum. Really easy to make, right? 327 degrees, and I need higher pressure. We're not going to get much higher, that's okay. It's funny that I'm doing all of this to get the powered vent, but I'm not really going to need it for its original intended purpose. That's fine. The powered vent will be good anyway. I really should replace it in the airlock. Boom. I think there are multiple versions that you can build if you have more than one. Okay. It's looking good. By the way, when do you solidify? You turn solid at minus 100, so that's completely okay. Even if I go down to 20, That should be perfectly safe. Okay, but that's it for day 143. Thanks for watching. Things are getting cleaned up slowly. I should remove all this water. Yeah, bye.